Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how I managed to farm experience and gold in stockades in Stormwind. This is mainly for Alliance but also works for Horde. As you just saw on the screen, my talents, my gear and what is nice to have. Potions, consumes, just like that. A few nice, not needed but nice to have items. My gear for this is of the Eagle basically. I have Emberstone Staff from Dead Mines, I have Cookies 1 from Dead Mines, and then I also have the Aragal Belt from Shadowfang Keep. Rest is just basic of the Eagle items, which is quite good for this farm. Alright, so for the farm itself, why do we do this? We do this because the experience in here is absolutely insane. In 12-minute runs, I managed to kill about 20 to 25 mobs, which yields me about 8 till 10,000 experience in 12 minutes. That's insane amounts of experience in no time. With this farm, I started already from level 23 and I finished up till 25. I believe this farm is also gonna be the best farm there is at 25 and onwards when we get into the second phase of this season of discovery. Alright, so as you probably already watched on the screen, how I do this is I tag a lot of mobs with living bomb. I stack them all up on the right side, because on the right side, I don't know, for some reason I just really find the right side the perfect side to stack them for the pool. And then I just juggle them back and forth between the sides by moving left and right, left and right. And just like that, they will die eventually, and they really can't do much to me because they have a bit of a weird pathing in here. So as you just saw, it's pretty easy to do. However though, be careful, because the mobs in here, they really slap. They really slap. Alright, so I have a few things I want to mention in this video. As I mentioned before, it's about 12 minutes per run to make it efficient, so you can do 5 per hour to make it an absolute insane farm. It gives about 40k experience per hour, give or take. If you happen to die, you spawn just outside Stormwind, so the run is really short, which is awesome. As I mentioned before, I believe this is going to be the absolute best solo leveling way when we reach 25 and we move on to second phase and level up to the next couple of levels. With gear, this is gonna be so much easier. The pulls in here is gonna be so much better. When I start getting raid gear and getting my raid biz and such, I'm not even sure how many mobs I can pull in here, but holy, it's gonna be insane, I can promise you. And I will make another video at that time. Alright, so the mobs in here, they have really nice drop table. They drop wool cloth, they drop silk cloth, which sells for a lot right now. Besides that, they drop a lot of grey items, which also vendors for a lot. They drop a lot of green items, some rare blue items that sells for insane amounts. You can get like rings and magical mantle, some cloth shoulder, blue shoulders, which sells for I think like between 50 to 70 gold, which is absolutely insane amount of gold in this phase. So the loot table in here is very lucrative, and the farm is too good not to do. Alright, so I would definitely recommend you, when you start doing this farm, that you practice a bit. Just pull a few mobs, learn how to shuffle them, juggle them back and forth, and then with time, the better you get, you can start pull more and more. The more mobs you have, the better this actually is, because the more living bombs and living flames you're gonna have, and the more DPS you're gonna have. Something worth to mention is, when the mobs reach 20% HP, they will start to flee in... Yeah, they're afraid to die, just like in Dead Mines in my previous guide. If you haven't seen that, by the way, go check it out, it's pretty awesome. It's a level 17 plus farm. Anyway, at 20% these mobs start to run away, and at that time you can try to stack them up and go for a killing phase, I find it really difficult personally because I don't have Con of Cold yet. It's gonna be level 26 I get Con of Cold, so I can't have that right now. So what I do is basically just keep juggling them. And of course, try save your mana a bit so you have your living flame up, so when they come back like here, you can stack them up again and you can start getting some HP back. That way you will never run low or get close to dying. So that's basically it. So I think I just showed you the first 2 or 3 pulls I do in here. And in just a second I'm gonna show you the last pull I do in here. The last pull, you can argue if it's worth or not. It depends on how many mobs you can get. For me, I think I only got 2, maybe 3 mobs in the last pull. But if you can get even more, that would be pretty sick. Something worth mentioning is there is this guy in here, Backgr, a big fat orc. He has this thrash ability which really slaps. It's basically a one-shot if he gets to you. So in my opinion, you shouldn't pull him. Just leave him. He doesn't tag with all the other mobs. You have to tag him specifically. Alright, so as I mentioned, I only get 2 mobs in this pull. You could argue for another maybe better pull going down the left side. The right side, the right wing have mobs that stun, so I definitely don't recommend you to go down the right wing and pull stuff. Keep to this first wing and then go to the wing on the left if you want to pull more. That's definitely, in my opinion, the best choice you can do. Anyways, as you can see, this farm is quite easy. The gold is really good. I'm not sure how much gold exactly this is, but I would definitely think it's about minimum of 5 gold if you just vendor stuff. But if you use the auction house and you have some really good drops, you can definitely make like 10, 12, 20 gold at least per hour in here. The more and the better you get at this, the easier it becomes and the faster and the better the gold will be. I hope you enjoyed this guide. Please leave me a like, a comment, and let me know what you think in the comment section. Until the next video, see you!